So I heard it explained one day that addiction is like a bell curve. Starts out great. I found gambling. I was like, oh dang, you can win money. Poker. Started playing. Of course, I wasn't any good, but I definitely saw the strategy and that it was clearly a skill game. And then, of course, I saw the World Series of Poker. Oh, you can win millions doing this. So there was that point where I was like, oh, if I get better, I'm going to make some money. And I did. I had many good runs. Also, notably, some very rough runs. At one point, I was like, am I ever going to win again? I mean, that almost did me in. But however, I feel like not hooked by addiction, I was hooked more by sunk cost fallacy. I was sucked into the idea where, again, like I said, had some success, took down some scores. I thought I would be smart enough to win $1 million or, recoup this cost, this ongoing cost throughout the years that I gambled by taking down World Series of Poker. Or now, I mean, there are even events online with sizable payouts, and that I would victoriously ride into the sunset with all this money. I know many poker players that have had a lot of good success. Most of them, and I say most of them because a few of them have quit and moved on from it, also have had some success, but I would say the ones that have continued to play really haven't got much out of it. I kept all this in mind as the years went by. Definitely from doing it so long, you really get stuck in this cycle. I believed for a very long time that as I'd like to quote, as the timeline goes out long enough and you remain in action, I mean, lots of things happen. One interesting story, I won about 30 some odd days in a row. I bought a car. I mean, lots of really interesting things happened. I had a lot of money. I almost thought I was like gonna win forever. It felt like. But even losing players statistically are gonna, bounce off the bottom, right? I think that understanding that and just going, well, it's lost, it can't be recovered, is what helped pull it out. Just coming to terms with it's over, and moving past it really was, or coming to that understanding that it's over, helped a lot. Because, frankly, the odds of gambling, things used to be better. Poker, when I started playing, was really good. The rakes they're down the quarters, and they'd break it down. Now it's like $7. 1-3 hold'em. It's a horrible game. You have people sitting in there with $180. I mean, I call. So, you know, it wasn't like they took the Cadillac of poker and turned it into the Hyundai. That's when I should have quit, because I got into some fun games of no limit, but you know, $180 and 1-3, you know, all that stuff. It's just a horrible game. And and actually, there came to a point where I quit playing poker and I kind of just moved on to something else because of the coin flip factor. It was like, oh, okay, we're gonna play for all our money again with ace king, and some guy goes, I knew you didn't have ace king, and I call with fours, and then, you know, the run out's bad. Of course, when it's flipped and you are the one that hits, you know, it's great, but and when you're running bad, it takes, you know, we're gonna play poker all night to going back to car in like 18 fucking minutes. But it's a long road out. The not coin flips, and you know, you get used to the money. The no more scores, no more chances of scores. Life is different. That's but at least I don't lie to myself anymore. And you know, that's why you know, gamblers are very angry, is because, well, they, you know, it didn't work out. You're demoralized from the loss. Demoralized. I mean, if anything, I can describe, you know, my gambling career is from just crushing losses and being just, you know, you take your money into a casino and you just feel completely scammed. Another saying that I like to quote is, you know, as long as my money will last, I feel like, you know, I got a chance to walk away, right? But anyway, thanks again for watching. I'll catch you on the next video.